Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm just going to teach you guys how I contour my nose. So yeah. Anyways, I've been getting a lot of questions of how I personally contour my nose. And so this is how I do it. This is not the right or wrong way. I learn every single day a different strategy because I just want to perfect it like the life of me. I want to be like, I know how to contour my nose. Like, wow, like that way. So yeah, this is how I do it. I'm still learning. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. So yeah, I'm still learning. So if you guys have any cool tricks, just leave a comment below and then I'll try it out, you know? Yeah. So the first thing I want to do is, as you know, I did my whole face of makeup. The only thing I'm left to do is my nose. So yeah, scratching. So what I like to do first is create the smaller nose. So the first thing I like to do is take a cream, and this is from Sephora in Bright Future. You guys seen this little tube in like every single video that I do. I used to contour my nose just with powder, but I feel like using a cream, it creates like these lines that last a little bit longer than the powder itself. I feel like you do the cream, then you do the powder, and it sets it, and you just look beautiful. So let's create these lines down the side of my nose, and make sure you draw the lines not too far against each other, because again, you want to create shadows that make your nose a little more narrow. So this brush is actually a little easy to use because it has like a little sponge at the very tip, and I like to bring the lines this low, and then I like to create a V, I guess, at the very tip of my nose. I don't like to connect everything together because it makes me look like I have just like straight lines. And then sometimes I like to just bring the lines out to the sides because I don't want a straight tiny nose. I want like a little dimension on my nose. I personally love my nose. I don't have to contour my nose, but I think I like the fact that it creates I like creating shadows and dimension to my face because I have a strong jawline, and I already contour the sides of my face, and I contour like the forehead and all that stuff. Sorry. I contour all that. So I want it to contour this as well, to everything just to balance out. So that's my personal decision. I like to contour my nose. You don't have to contour your nose, but this is how I do it. So then I like to take my MAC 287 and I like to just dab these lines going downward. Lately, I've been doing it a little different though. I've been taking a beauty blender and just pressing it in. I feel like it does work a little bit better. So I'm going to do that technique today. So I just push the product into my nose. And you want to gently do this because if you smear it down, your line is all like messed up. So you want to take your time on this step. And then just cleaning this up. And at first, these lines are going to be like so harsh. But don't worry because you're going to blend. Blending is key to contour your nose. You don't want to walk out like you have two lines on your face. No, girl. So you want to keep blending this down. And this is the part that I like to use a brush that looks like this. So I can just rub these lines back and forth like that. And I like to bring this inner corner into my eyeshadow so it could blend together all this, creating, I don't know. You just don't want to stop two lines here because that's going to look silly. So you want to just take your time with this step, and you want to just keep blending. You want this cream contour to really melt in the skin. Once you got that step down, this is the part that you're going to take your concealer. I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Full Coverage. But for this one as well, I've been using the natural medium travel size. This is by Under Eye by IT Cosmetics because this is more of a beiger tone. The other one is a little too bright. So I'm going to use this one today. And I'm just going to take my concealer and just do it on the sides That way I could hide these lines that I created earlier. Take a new clean flat brush like this, and you're just going to blend that out. And you want to take it to the inner corner. So that's why sometimes I like to actually contour my nose first and then do my, what is it called? My concealer step. But it's up to you however you want to do it. I could always use more concealer. The more full coverage, the better, because I'm always trying to hide out my, you know, my under eye situation. So this might seem a lot too as well, but honestly, once you mastered it, this takes literally 2 seconds. This is just me showing you guys. This is why it's taking a little too long. But once you mastered it, you're fine. So I'm gonna take a beauty blender and just blend this all out. Using a beauty blender, it would just take most of the makeup on the sponge and make everything melt together. So I would really highly recommend you using a beauty blender for this step. So you just want to really concentrate these lines and make sure you're blending everything together. So now you're going to set everything together. You could also use a highlighter base. This is from Tarte. You could use the middle shade because it's very like a matte highlighter. I've been trying to use that highlighter for a while, so who knows. But today I'm just going to use my Shade to Light. You could also use a contour kit by Anastasia, so it's up to you. I'm just going to take the middle shade color, which is this one right here, and mix it in with this peach one right here. And I'm just going to set this underneath. And remember, you used a lot of creams on this step, so you really want to set this. If you don't set this, you did all this work for nothing. So just like this, I'm going to grab this shade right here, and I'm just going to line my nose a little bit just to give it a little more dimension. Remember, you don't want these lines to like reappear so crazy. And remember, I'm taking these corners and putting them into my eyeshadow. You never want to stop the lines right here because that's how you don't blend correctly. All right. And to finish off the look, I'm just going to grab this little tiny, tiny brush. I'm going to go in with my favorite highlighter. This is Sunlight. No, I'm going to choose Moonlight. Moonlight. The new Skin Twinkle palette. And I'm just going to draw a line in the center down my nose. And then a little dot. And then just blend. I like using this technique. I usually just do the ball of my nose, but I feel like when I do the highlight straight down and then the ball, like the exclamation point one, it more defines my face and it defines my contour more and it looks amazing. So as well, you could always just dot a little bit, but more highlight, the better. Okay, and then that's it, basically. This is how I contour my nose. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really sorry that I haven't uploaded a video in a long time, so bear with me. I've just been super busy. But if you guys love this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And yeah, I don't think I have anything much else to say, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see ya. Bye.